All right, Marion does not like lobsters. I love lobster, and by the sounds of a dog, somebody else loves lobster. But I didn't get this to eat lobster. I got this as homeschooling. One second, homeschooling for the kids. We're doing crustacean for dinner. Do you want to see what this thing looks like? It's a very interesting reaction. Yeah, okay, and what do you say, Winston? What do you say? No? Anyhow, this is going to be how to cook a lobster. Because it's something that even I cannot screw up. What do you say? What do you say? All right, the lobster has procured a knife, and I'm scared. You want dinner? You want dinner? Okay, fine.
Hendrix, don't go near him. I think he's really angry. He's so angry. Oh, he's good. If he does.
And this is when I get into trouble.
What? Is he dead?
This kid looks scared. I did not only get this to eat, even though I am going to eat it. This is homeschool biology today. Now, first of all, I took the rubber bands off its claws.
Okay, something's really cool. It moves its eyes.
It moves its eyes in both directions. Fun facts, I have been researching on lobster.
Male or female?
I did not look that up. We'll have to look that up afterwards.
We had a video where we talked about whether or not it was male or female. Something with the
well,
legs.
I don't see a penis. So here's the
claw,
deal.
the claw,
see some balls?
the back claw.
But I'll just tell you this. I did look up some lobster facts. Lobsters pee through their face. They secrete their uric acid through their face.
But he peed through his face.
Through his face.
Really?
They have two stomachs. The first one is up behind its head here, which we're going to look at. I need that back afterwards. And then the other one is back here. And lobsters were so abundant in New England in the late 1800s that they were fed to prisoners and
Really?
like house masters, people who looked after houses, and they ate so much of them that they did not like eating them. I've never touched that. Touch it there. Don't push toward. Man, did you ever touch it? Touch it. You always thought that was so hard.
Is it the penis?
It's not the penis. Touch it. Just put your finger there.
Yeah,
It's like a balloon. So I think the lobster flesh, until you cook it, is liquid. Once upon a time, we once got a lobster and then we tried to release it into the ocean to set it free in Prince Edward Island. But by the time they get here, they're no longer.
It's got a lot of blue in it.
It's got a lot of blue. It was a dark blue. Anyways, and also for the humane people out there, you don't stick a live lobster in. You chill the lobster and you incapacitate it in the freezer before putting it in. So you chill it in a freezer
We doesn't eat all our food.
incapacitated. Because by the way, there was a country, I forget which it was, I'm gonna have to Google it right now, where they made it illegal to put live lobsters in the pot. You had to kill the lobster first. This you freeze it, incapacitated, and then delicious dinner for science. Okay, water's boiling. Mom, hand off. Okay, so now, look, it is subdued. It is totally unconscious, and therefore there's no inhumanity here. Keep the dogs away.
Frozen lobster.
Keep the dogs away, and then we just put it in 3, 2, 1, boom, and then put the lid on. And that's it. And then we have to Google how many minutes per pound we have to cook. Come look at the color. Look how quickly the color changes.
Wow. It's as red as the pot. Try that. Bone marrow.
So you did the bone marrow.
I thought this would be fun.
He did a lobster.
I did a lobster. Look at how red that thing has turned. Beautiful. And dogs. I make a joke that it's the pet that you eat. So there you go. Sleep well tonight. Sleep well, yeah. I don't know what you guys are licking off my hands, but I did wash them yesterday. All right. I believe it's done. I'm going to shut down the power. What are you guys watching?
Dude, perfect.
All right.
This is very good.
Explain to the crowd why bone marrow fat is good.
There's got to be a lot of good stuff in
Hold
there.
on a second. Sorry, say what you were just saying again.
I'm not really sure, but there's a lot of good stuff. A lot of amino acids in it.
All right.
No, it's that.
Mother, would you be a Darren? The only reason why we bought this was for science people. So
no,
when they
wanted
said,
to get something.
I also like the way lobster tastes, but they said that the okay, so they said,
Ew.
yep, interesting. They said that the stomachs, the two stomachs, the first stomach was back here. I'll get that afterwards.
That's blood.
It is not blood.
Daddy, person in our class likes the green part in it.
That's where I sort of turn my stomach off. But by the way, these are bloodless animals, which is a very interesting thing. Now the
So
only
how
thing,
do they live if they don't?
so the only thing I'm gonna look for right now is the tail is where I'm gonna just go for the original.
I got that. Oh, this poop. That's poop.
That's not poop.
That is poop.
It's not.
That is poop. Brown. No.
That's not poop. That's the liver. So some people eat. Some people eat it, by the way. Okay, and it tastes very fishy. If you were just it's very fishy. It actually tastes like fish liver and. The only thing we want to do, the tail, tail. Okay.
Don't you need like butter? Like a lot of butter?
You don't need a lot of butter.
I don't like the mouse. I love animals.
You don't need a lot of butter.
It's water.
Okay, and then this is. We don't have lobster. Oh, there it is. Look at that, people. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look
Is
at
this
this.
how shrimp was made?
I don't even understand that question.
Is this how shrimp was?
Here we go. Here we go.
Good gracious.
Now we're gonna take the meat out of the tail. This is
How do you
exact.
not feel bad?
I'm just gonna say that does kind of look like a butthole. Okay, but it's not even a joke, by the way, because the protein in meat, and you're a PhD postdoc mom, you can attest to this, and so I'm not a crazy person talking to a camera. The protein is valuable and delicious.
Yeah. The protein, amino acids, everything in our body needs the amino acids.
Yeah.
But
When people jokingly say, if God didn't want us to eat animals, why would he make them out of meat? He made them out of meat because it's good for humans to eat. You want to taste?
Yeah, but I still don't eat anything I've seen die. And it has to be woody.
so am I just gonna watch you?
Or do you want to taste?
No, I don't want to taste. I just want to eat my own meat.
Daddy, can I just have a tiny piece this big?
Yeah, just tell me you think of it. And
I
also,
would eat it if there was like a big bucket of butter.
so this is an allergy test. So this went from being a cooking video to an allergy test. It's delicious, by the way. Like, not a joke.